contributing so much. All it takes is a coach to suss that out, and they can shut that line down for you, and your options dry up very quickly. So it's a fair reflection of how things panned out, albeit the secondary scoring has really picked up these past couple of months.
Yeah, but which is, I'm going to say, Jennifer, leading into, now we're going to go and talk about the playoffs in a minute, but things have picked up. Now, we did go on a kind of wee run, but you could put that down and maybe a wee bit to the fact we weren't playing for much. We started, the latter half of the season, we started to get closer to the Air Hearts, we started to get a few wins, things were looking a wee bit better, and is that giving you a wee bit more confidence? The secondary scoring's appeared, giving you a wee bit more confidence that if we can just play, and there's no doubt that any team in this league in any day can beat any other team, so you're giving you a bit more confidence that might be the case if we manage to get through and can overcome Dundee?
Well, we've still got a huge gap in what Hammond's left behind with his injury. So, but certainly the last couple of weeks, it has been nice to see other people kind of getting goals and stuff, and seeing Della Revere and Keith kind of getting some points as well. That line producing has been quite good, and also Matt Haywood with his few goals as well. But yeah, I'm quite glad that we're facing a Gardner team and not an Erhard team in the quarters. But we all know how that's happened for us the last 2 years, so we just need to stick to the game plan and hope that we can produce the goods this weekend.
One more thing to touch on as far as the regular season is concerned. Callum's sponsor had put up a very nice trophy for everybody to vote on their Player of the Year. We got, I can't remember the number, it was about 650 odd, maybe 700 responses, which must make it pretty close to what the official supporters club get, because I think they've got about 1,000 members and I can't see everybody voting, so a pretty good high turnout, a good proportion of people, Clan fans voting, and Scott Pitt basically ran away with it. If my memory serves me correctly, he ended up with about 65% of the vote, which if you think about how well Matt Becker's performed this year, it's maybe been a wee bit unfair, the gap there, but Graham, for you, is that a fair reflection on who you would agree would be the Player of the Year and most valuable player?
Yeah, I wouldn't hesitate to have Scotty Pitt as the winner. I mean, I think the consistency, I'm sure it's based on what he's done this season rather than what he's done for us in his time with the club overall. Maybe that might have had a slight effect on it, but he's been Mr. Consistent, and certainly through this season. And yeah, you can't ignore the contribution that Becca's had, or that whole first line's had, in terms of contributing towards each other's points. So yeah, as long as there's a nod and a wink to that. But yeah, for me, Scott Pitt's been Mr. Consistent right throughout the season. Has improved, as we were talking about, just maybe a month or so ago. We were talking about how much he's actually improved over what was a pretty decent season last year. So that upward curve is always good to see in a player who's been around for a little while. And yeah, for me, absolutely no qualms about him being the winner. So I think it was the right result.
Yep. Raymond, what were your thoughts?
Not much to add. The only reason I didn't vote for Scott Pitt was I seen he was so far ahead, and I thought, well, I'll give Matt Becker a wee vote just to close the gap that tiny wee bit. But absolutely no question whatsoever. Yeah, it was well deserved for Scott Pitt, and it was nice to see it him performing so well throughout the entire season. He's really came on since he's first joined us.
And I don't know, is it maybe as well that he's got just a wee bit more of a two-way game than Matt Becker, Jennifer?
Yeah, without a doubt. We've even seen ourselves, like Sebastian Scott, battling around the boards and stuff like that. He uses his size, whereas previous years I don't think he's kind of taken advantage of that, because he is a big guy. So he has really battled. You've also seen him getting quite chirpy with people, which he hasn't done previously before, and kind of trying not to let himself get too bullied around, sort of thing. Whereas Matt Becker, he's just an out-and-out goal scorer, isn't he? Yeah.
Yep. So, well deserved, Scott Pitt, and I think Callum's going to do the honours, because we I'm outside Murrayfield Ice Rink with Ross Jardine. Ross, we've got to the end of the season at last. It's been a bit of a long one this season, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's been a bit of a struggle this year, but hopefully it'll be a good game tonight.
And it's a dead rubber game again tonight. And last night, I just said to you a minute ago before we started recording, it was kind of like a third, fourth place playoff game. I think we'll see plenty of goals tonight.
Fingers crossed. Last night there was quite a few goals, and it felt like it could go either way at points. So hopefully we've got something similar again tonight, and it'll be entertaining.
So Dundee Stars in the quarter-finals. Are we going to get past that, or is it going to be the old quarter-final jinx again?
I fancy our chances this year. If it was Fife, we might not have. They've kind of got something to prove after the way this season's went, but I think we've pretty much got Dundee in the bag, hopefully.
Do you think losing Mice Hammond's a bit of a blow? Do you think we can get past that as well?
It's definitely a blow. He's been absolutely tremendous for us this year, but I think hopefully we can get by that one as well.
And there's Matty Haywood getting a hat-trick last night. Alec Levitt showing us why we don't think he really should retire, getting 4 points, 3 goals and an assist.
Not too bad for a guy that's misfiring this year.
Defence is a problem though, isn't it? Do you think we can survive the Dundee 2-legged games with the defence we've got?
It's keeping guys like Scarcella contained against them, and so far I think it's something that's definitely doable.
So what's your prediction, A for tonight?
I've no idea. We could go either way after last night. I'd like to think we'll win it, but I couldn't give you a score.
And over 2 legs against Dundee?
I think we'll go through with at least 2 goals to spare.
Okay, I'm with Roddy Brown, chairman of the Official Supporters Club. Roddy, we've got to the end of the season. This is the last game of the regular season. There's been a lot of criticisms, a lot of ups and downs. What's your overall thoughts on the way it's been?
I would say it started off quite slow. Again, gelling, the big thing in hockey. The boys have stuck together. They've played well. They're starting to play well as a team. And I'm looking forward to today's game and then on to Dundee next week. And I think the boys, what they've got in the tank, I think is enough for them.
So that's what I was going to ask you next. We've got Dundee in the quarter-finals. Do you think we can get through those 2 legs and get down to Nottingham this year?
I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be a close game. The two of them are scoring well. Dundee are scoring well, and so is Clan scoring well. Dundee have got their problems. Clan's had their problems. I'd love us to go. We've got a lot of fans going. It'd be great for the club. It'd be great for the fans to enjoy their team being there.
I take it the Supporters Club will be running a bus for next weekend?
The Supporters Club are running a bus. If you want to put your name down, put it down the right channels. The bus is going. It's been confirmed today.
And I take the playoffs will all be sold out. These places will be taken for the playoffs.
There's a bus
weekend, or is that still open?
Yes, there's still a couple of spaces left. We're hoping to run. We are running, sorry, an 82-seater down to Nottingham. I think there's a couple of spaces left. Get your name down, get on the bus, enjoy the party. It's all about enjoying hockey.
It is about enjoying hockey, and you know what I've always said this year, we're kind of finished probably where we should be in the big scheme of things, and you know, a lot of people are going to go, it's just not been good enough. But you know, if we win tonight and Nottingham lose, we'll finish 4th in the league. I would say that's pretty much where we should be, and anything we've done over and above that in previous years has been the bonus, I think. Would you agree with that?
I'd agree totally. I think we're doing really, really well. 4th place, 5th place. Yes, I would say that's where we should be finishing.
And how many goals do you think we'll see tonight? 13?
I think we'll see a high scoring game tonight as well. As there's nothing, the guys are out to enjoy themselves. Hopefully get through the night without any problems and on to next week against Dundee.
That's brilliant, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you very much, Todd.
Hi, it's again the purplearmy podcast here at Edinburgh Murrayfield on our last home game of the season. We obviously beat Edinburgh 8-5 last night. We're here on the second day. I'm talking to
John.
What were your thoughts on the game last night?
I thought we started really well and then we just imploded, the defence disappeared and we gave up 3 very easy goals. Couldn't believe we went in 4-3 down at the end of the second, and then suddenly we got 4 goals out of nothing, or 5 goals. But we need to really tighten up now. Going into the playoffs, we can't be as lackadaisical in defence, or we could lose. As a Dundee are playing really well at the moment, and they beat 5-7-5 last night. So,
how do you fancy our chances against Dundee next weekend? So we're away to Dundee on Saturday and home on Sunday night. Do you think
we need to. At the most, we need to at least be within a goal of them. Hopefully ahead, but within a goal of them coming back to Braehead. Because I think the Purple Army will lift the team.
So, final question to ask. We're doing small prizes tonight to win purplearmy podcast month. Obviously, Al Levitt, joint man of the match, 3 goals and an assist, 4 points in the night. Can you tell me on the spot how many points Alex Levitt has had since he joined the clan?
About 125.
Close but no cigar, but thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Tell me what a mug now.
Robin,
72 plus 69, I think.
what are we doing here tonight? This is a waste of time. This is a dead rubber match. Why are we all here?
Because we booked our tickets about a month ago.
Because you're ready to buy the tickets?
And I would have watched Scotland if I'd been in the house.
What do you think about our chances against Dundee?
Depends how the defence turns up.
Defence turns up?
Have you got a mic?
What do you think our chances against Dundee then?
Better than 50-50.
Better than 50-50. We're quite confident we're going to get in Nottingham this year.
Yes.
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 Hey! Well, that's Stuart Russell. The game's not started yet. Why are we here, Stuart? Dead rubber match?
No, not at all. It's something to prove building up to next week.
For Dundee, how do you feel about the 2 games against Dundee?
I think we'll do it. I think we'll beat the playoffs.
We've got enough to get to Nottingham this year.
Yep.
And then what about after that?
Who knows? It's got to be in it to win it.
And what do you think of the season in general so far?
Started slowly, but it's coming good. I think we're coming good at the right time.
If we win tonight and Nottingham lose, we'll finish in 4th. Do you not think that's a reasonable place for us to be?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
And anything above that, maybe in previous years we've kind of been punching above our weight?
Yeah, you look at the budgets the teams have got, I think that's a respectable position for us.
So, although we kind of maybe had a slow start, the end up we're probably sitting where we should be. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, it's a fair assessment.
What do you think? The competition was to see if you could guess how many points Alex Levitt has scored. Don't you look it up? Are you looking it up? She's got a phone out behind you there. She's going to whisper in your ear. How many points Alex Levitt scored for the clan since he got here?
I would say
4 tonight and he scores a hat-trick tonight.
I would say about 150.
Wrong.
Wrong?
That's wrong. We've still got a mug to give away. Do you want to guess? You don't even want to talk. You just go away, aren't you? You don't even know what this is for, do you?
I was doing Murrayfield with long-term fan of the podcast and friend Neil Routledge. Obviously it was a great win, 8-5 last night. What was your thoughts on the game last night?
It was a pretty crazy game, to be fair. We were brilliant first period, absolutely shocking second period, and then absolutely explosive in the third, but that's the way it's been all season.
And obviously we now know that we're definitely playing Dundee next week. How do you fancy your chances against Dundee?
Well, Dundee are in good form just now, so hopefully if we can get a win tonight and keep the confidence going, and I'd imagine we'll have a big clan support on that Saturday night.
Last night, Al Levitt, who's obviously a few weeks ago let us know that he's retiring, hat-trick plus an assist for 4 points. This is from Sunday at the end of his career. How many points for to win a purplearmy podcast month? How many points since Al Levitt has joined the club has he scored in total?
110?
Unfortunately, it's not the right answer, but thank you very much for your time. Hi, it's Jane again for the purplearmy podcast through Murrayfield at the end of the first period. I'm here with Scott Mann. What do you think of the game so far tonight?
I think we're trying to play quite cool for the first period, make sure we don't get any injuries. I think Edinburgh will tire out at the end of the second or third. End of second, I think it will be maybe 3-1 to the clan, and then I think the final score maybe be 5-3 to the clan.
Obviously next week we've got Dundee away on Saturday night and Dundee at home for the playoffs. How do you fancy your chances next week?
I think fun win overall, but I think it'll be a tough game.
And tonight we're doing spot prizes for winning another purplearmy podcast mug, and the question we're asking everybody tonight is, what was last night Al Levitt scored a hat-trick and got an assist as well, so it was 4 points in total. Since Al Levitt has joined the clan, how many points has he scored for us in total?
I don't know.
Go on, stick in a guess, go for it.
I'd say maybe 32.
32, no, close but no cigar.
Are with Stephen Hutchison, who's eating a Snickers. He's using that as an excuse because we don't understand.